Okay, and good morning, Bedford County and Blair County. This is the Bedford Blair Free Press. I am your host, the bad guy reporter, the cameraman. It is Tuesday, January the 30th, 2024. Currently in Bedford, it is 34 degrees. In Altoona, it is 33 degrees. So we hope everyone is doing good. We hope everybody enjoyed the interview I had with the transgender yesterday on the corner of Plank Road and Union. As it stands now, it will probably be the most viewed video I've taken. It's up to 15,000 views, which it's equal right now to my eviction video, which we had 15,000, and the video I had of the press conference following the Higgins hearing, that also had 15,000. So the interview with the transgender yesterday has already reached 15,000 views in a little over 12 hours. So, with that, hello, Lasita. So Lasita is joining us this morning. She's probably hard at work there at the, she knows where she works. So, this weather report is sponsored by the Bedford County Free Press. Advertise on the #1 news outlet in Bedford County, the Bedford Blair County Free Press. They offer daily, weekly, or monthly rates. They also offer video advertising as well as 30-second commercial advertising on their video news show. They are open 7 days a week. They offer PayPal and Cash App as payments for no-wait service. Contact them today at 814-977-8305. Email them at freepress@bedfordcountyfreepress.com or send them a message on Facebook. Don't forget, that's Bedford Blair County Free Press. Okay, so today the weather in Bedford County will be cloudy skies, high 39 degrees. Tonight, overcast, a few flurries are possible, low 33 degrees. Today's high will be 39. Wednesday will be cloudy skies, high of 43 degrees. Wednesday night, mostly cloudy and 36 degrees. Several-day outlook, Thursday, 49, Friday, 45, and Saturday will be 49 degrees. Now, let's check Altoona. Jeff Oswald's here. So good morning to Jeff. Altoona weather will be today, overcast, 38 degrees. Tonight, cloudy skies in Altoona. A few flurries are possible, and it will be 32 degrees. Wednesday will be cloudy skies, 44 degrees. Wednesday night, overcast, and 35 degrees. The several-day outlook in Altoona, Thursday will be 45 degrees. Friday will be 44 degrees. Saturday will be 49 degrees. So, not as cold, thank goodness. Devon Beagle, hello. Terry is here also. So, like I said, we hope you enjoyed the video with the transgender kid. She was born a female and now wants to be a male, and we interviewed her on the corner of Plank Road and Union Avenue, and so far it is tied with the most views with the eviction video we did, which we have one coming up here real soon. It should be either this Friday or Monday. So we're narrowing it down. We'll be doing another video, and the video with the press conference after the first Higgins hearing, that also had 15,000. So this morning, a little over 12 hours later, the video with the transgender is at 15,000. Okay, so here we go with with news in Bedford. A theft occurred on January the 12th of 2024 on Lincoln Highway in Bedford Township. State police were dispatched to the Bedford Forward for a report of a dealer plate that was stolen overnight. An unknown individual stole the plate and fled in an unknown direction. The stolen license plate with a Pennsylvania dealer is N as in Nancy, D as in David, 27549. My question to Bedford Ford is, what the hell are you leaving a dealer tag on a vehicle for? Ain't they magnetized anyway? So shouldn't they be in your office until you are actually need to use it? Just my theory. Somebody should be fired over that one. Yes, I'm in rare form this morning. Oh, and I did find a location for my new press badge. They are making it. It should be done today. It's got several changes on it from my old one. New picture, new name. So, a possession of drug paraphernalia occurred on January the 17th of 2024 on Lincoln Highway, Snake Spring Township. A traffic stop was conducted on a 2000 Subaru Outback operated by 41-year-old Jared Lundquist of Everett. The operator of the vehicle was found to be in possession of drug paraphernalia. A criminal trespassing occurred on January 26th of 2024 on Clabiot Road in Bedford Township, which would be at the Freedom House Ministries. 36-year-old Rodney Ernest of Bedford was trespassing. How about it? Yeah, I know. Yeah. Yeah, I guess Rhonda and Devon are talking about the license plate being left on vehicles at Bedford Ford, so anybody can just, I guess they can't borrow the car, but I guess they could borrow the license plate, which they did. So Rodney Ernest, who is in jail at this time, apparently was trespassing at the Freedom House Ministries on Clabiot Road in Bedford Township. That investigation is still ongoing, so charges might be pending against Rodney. Okay, a commercial burglary occurred on December 17th of 2023 on Heritage Road, East St. Clair Township. State police investigated a report of a burglary at a storage rental unit. And the victims are listed as Tanika Lancaster, 36, of Everett, 42-year-old Charles Bowser of New Paris, and 58-year-old Janet Lancaster of New Paris. So they had their storage units were broken into. Various craft supplies were stolen. Various tote of paperwork and a padlock was also stolen. Well, no, padlock was damaged. A drug possession occurred on January 27th on US 30 West in Bedford Township. State police conducted a traffic stop on a 2005 Chevy Tahoe operated by a 38-year-old female from Burnt Cabins, Pennsylvania. During the course of the stop, the operator showed signs of impairment. The operator was also also found to be in possession of narcotics. A theft occurred sometime between January the 25th and January the 27th on Transport Street in Bedford Township. A 67-year-old male from Bedford reported having diesel fuel siphoned out of his tractor trailer diesel tanks. 64 gallons were stolen. Retail value, according to this report, is $274. A receiving stolen property incident occurred on January 25th on Pierce Lane in Kimmel Township. On the above date and time, stolen items were located on the property. The items belong to a 51-year-old male from Roaring Spring. Prosecution was declined by the district attorney's office. And an assault occurred on January 26th on Sunnyside Extension in Bedford Township. Let's see here. State police were advised of a trespassing at the Freedom House Ministries. That was involving Rodney Ernest. Ernest fled on foot when troopers arrived in the area. A foot chase ensued, and Ernest yielded a knife and aggressively bladed his body towards a trooper. Ernest ran across onto Route 30 near the Rutter's gas station. Multiple troopers arrived on the scene, and reasonable force was used to gain compliance, and Ernest was placed into custody. Multiple charges were filed, and Ernest was arraigned, and he was placed in the Bedford County Jail on $100,000 straight bail. So, too bad somebody didn't have that caught on video. So there is your police reports for Bedford County. Now we will go to criminal charges filed in district court. 53-year-old Craig Brian Smith of 6 Mile Run has been charged with theft by unlawful taking. This stemming from an incident on March the 16th of 2023 in the borough of Coaldale. He is awaiting a preliminary hearing. 57-year-old Francis Ellis Eltman of Hopewell has been charged with theft by unlawful taking. This stemming from an incident on March the 16th of 2023 in the borough of Coaldale. He is awaiting a preliminary hearing. 27-year-old Logan Pembroke of Saxton has been charged with possession of drug paraphernalia. This stemming from an incident on January 11th of 2024 in Saxton. He is awaiting a preliminary hearing. 26-year-old Elvin Charles Donaldson of Saxton has been charged with 3 counts of driving under the influence of alcohol and or a controlled substance. This stemming from an incident on November the 11th of 2023 in Saxton. He is awaiting a preliminary hearing. 40-year-old Michael Lloyd Grimes of Riddlesburg has been charged with 2 counts of driving under the influence of alcohol and or a controlled substance, careless driving, operating a vehicle with no insurance, unlawful use of a vehicle registration, reckless driving, and failure to use a safety belt. This stemming from an incident on May the 10th of 2023 in Broad Top Township. He is awaiting a preliminary hearing. 50-year-old Danielle Lynn Musser of Broad Top has been charged with possession of drug paraphernalia, operating a vehicle while her license is suspended, and operating a vehicle where the registration is expired for more than 60 days. This stemming from an incident on October 25th of 2023 in Liberty Township. She is awaiting a preliminary hearing. Okay, so that is the news from Bedford. Okay, so we do have some McConnellsburg news here. A harassment occurred on January 27th on North 5th Street in McConnellsburg. State police responded to an altercation. In the course of the altercation, 34-year-old Joshua Perez of Wolfersburg did engage in physical contact with a 33-year-old female, a 31-year-old female from Needmore, another 35-year-old male from Wolfersburg, and a 33-year-old male from Waterfall. Charges will be filed against Joshua Perez. A harassment occurred on January 28th on Deer Haven Road in Licking Creek Township. State police responded to investigate an incident between a mother and a daughter. It was determined that a physical altercation ensued. The 43-year-old mother and the 20-year-old daughter were both cited for harassment. Another harassment occurred on January 24th on Woodside Drive in McConnellsburg. State police responded to the above location to investigate an incident that occurred on the school bus involving an 8-year-old female from McConnellsburg. It was determined that 2 juveniles were involved in an altercation. Both were under the age of 10 years old. So fighting on the school bus. A drug possession occurred on January the 7th of 2024 on Buchanan Trail in Air Township. State police initiated a traffic stop on a 2010 Toyota Camry operated by 20-year-old Dallas Crosman of McConnellsburg. The operator of the vehicle was found to be in possession of a small amount of marijuana and will be charged for that incident. A theft of a motor vehicle occurred on November the 7th of 2023 on Buck Valley Road in Bethel Township. State police responded to the location for a stolen wood chipper. An assault occurred. An assault occurred on October the 6th of 2023 on Wells Valley Road in Wells Township. Involving a 34-year-old male victim from Waterfall. No further details were released. A terroristic threat occurred on October 25th of 2023 on East Market Street in Todd Township. State police conducted an investigation involving a 37-year-old female victim from Harrisonville and a 43-year-old male who was arrested from McConnellsburg. The name of the male was not released. A DUI occurred on October 25th on Lincoln Highway, Todd Township. State police were dispatched to an incident. Upon further investigation, 33-year-old Eden Noggle of McConnellsburg was arrested for driving under the influence. She was operating a 2011 Chevy Cruze. And that is reports from McConnellsburg. So, let's check Hollidaysburg here while we're on the air. Like I said, I do have a new press pass coming. It'll be upgraded with the new name of the Bedford Blair Free Press, and it'll have a new picture of me, so when I go on the scene, people don't have to question who I am. In Hollidaysburg, a harassment occurred on January the 29th of 2024 on Burketttown Road in Tyler Township. Let's see here. Pennsylvania State Police investigated a domestic incident involving a 62-year-old female from Roaring Spring and 64-year-old Terry Wiles of Roaring Spring. The victim reported that during an argument, her cousin, Terry Wiles, picked up a chair she was sitting on and dumped her out of the chair, causing her to fall against the table. The victim also reported as she was attempting to leave the residence, Wiles pushed her from back, which caused her to fall to the ground. Said fall caused minor injuries to the victim's right pinky finger. So she bruised her little pinky finger. Harassment charges were filed against Cherry Wiles. Well, that's about the lightest injury I've ever heard of. A pinky finger. But I'm sure it is possible. And so that was the highlight of the morning, I guess. Huntington. Wow, all kinds of news going on. So we'll go with Huntington now. Must be criminals everywhere. All kinds of incidents. Okay, so let's check this out in Huntington. Okay, just a couple of traffic accidents. That's about it in Huntington. Non-injury traffic accidents. So, with that being said, that is the news for this morning. So, you never know when I will be out and recording live on the street in Altoona. So, like I said, the interview with the transgender has turned out with 15,000 views already. It is tied with the video that we did with the eviction, which we have an eviction coming up. We have an eviction coming up. It's either going to be Friday or it's going to be Monday. So we'll be back here with more news when it happens. I'm going to now look for mug shots in the Altoona area, so I might be posting some mug shots and criminal charges filed in Altoona. Until then, this is the bad guy, letting everyone know it's a good day to be the bad guy.